need to do to make a pass. They are calculating, and with just 8 laps to go through this race, Chad Reed is trying to find a spot where he's going to pounce. Kevin Windham trying to find the spot where he can pull away just a little bit, and that's what he's doing right now.
And right through these loops right here, Windham's been fast all night long, but he's got to stay in that rut. You saw that time his back wheel kicked out. He kind of missed it. Reed was able to gobble up a lot of yardage on, make it close again.
David Villeman is coming up in third. He's still about 50 yards back. You'll see him come into your picture momentarily. There he is. He will make this interesting if he can get up there. But right now, the lap times that they are turning are all 51. Wyndham, Reed, and Villeman are the only riders turning 51-second laps.
Every time they go to this corner, Chad Reed gets to the inside. Remember, that's right before the finish line. And now they have 8 laps to go. Sorry, I missed my count up there earlier, but things are happening so fast down there between these two guys. It's almost confusing. It looks like we're watching the same lap over and over and over. Reed pulls up on this corner. Wyndham pulls away in those whoops.
Pardon our enthusiasm, folks, but this is one of the best races we've seen all year. We've seen a lot of guys checking out in races where we've had to cover second, third, and fourth to give you some excitement. Right now, it is 1 and 2, the big dogs have certainly come out to play at Qualcomm.
See Wyndham trying to stay on the inside, and right here Reed gets really aggressive, and this surprises me because I thought Wyndham would be faster through the turns all night long, but every lap he gets a little closer. Look at this, he's going to try the inside this time. He's got him. He got him. And then Wyndham slingshots back now, see if he can make the same move. Almost.
Oh my! Kevin Windham is second. Does he have to drive on the inside, and he gets it right back. Chad Reed comes back. Who's going to triple out of this? Both of them.
And Wyndham's got the inside, but look at that. He gave him way, That was a good move there. He didn't want another 10-point penalty, and he could have knocked him all the way into the ocean right there if he'd have wanted to.
So Kevin Windham playing it smart this time, cannot afford a dock penalty on aggressive riding. Now the mission becomes, does Chad Reed say, you know what, I was playing with you the whole time, I'm laying out. I don't think so, because Kevin Windham is not letting him get away. Amazing race tonight in San Diego, California, with just 6 laps to go. It's the 250 main. Chad Reed now is your leader. Kevin Windham hot on him with that 450, just working overtime. And that is your race right now. It's Reed and Windham doing battle. We'll be back with a conclusion right after this short break. Back in San Diego, California, your leader now is Chad Reed. Kevin Windham dealing with some lap traffic right there, so he has actually fallen back just a little bit. And here's where Chad Reed is absolutely deadly. Do not let him get away, and Kevin Windham is going to do everything he can on board that big 4-stroke to reel him back in and hopefully look for position to make a pass. We are coming down to the final few laps in this, the 250 main, and it has been a good one.
You know, that cut and run style you were talking about, that was Jeremy-esque. McGrath had the amazing ability to do that. You know, Carmichael's never really dominated a race. Ricky just wins by as much as he has to, but Chad Reed, man, he just got one good lap there. Got a lapper between he and Windham, and he took off. That was it.
So Chad Reed has a bit of a lead. Kevin Windham sits in second. David Villeman is in third very comfortably. Then it's Michael Byrne, and Huffman sits in fifth. Mike LaRocco has slid back to 6th place, and Grant Langston now sits in 7th.
I'll tell you what, if Villeman had been with those guys a little longer at the beginning, if he'd have been able to stay with them, we might have had a 3-way battle tonight, but David let him get away, and, you know, when 2 guys are working together like that, battling each other, learning each other's lines, it's hard to reel them in.
Well, I talked to his coach, David Bailey. He said if this guy's in the top 4 with just a few laps to go, look out. I think the scenario, though, is not what David was thinking, where he would be right there. He is so far back right now in 3rd place comfortably, but Michael Byrne sits in 4th place having his problems. He is not even close to David Villeman, so they've really spread out. 1 and 2 are kind of having their own little race right now with Chad Reed out in front and Windham sitting in second, and Windham is now starting to fall off the pace just a little bit of Chad Reed.
You see Michael Byrne having his best outing so far on the Kawasaki. He's moved up into 4th place. He's got LaRocco coming up behind him, but Mike Byrne had a good battle going there earlier with Damon Huffman, but Huffman had a spill, and now Byrne, pretty good control, 4th position. He's not going to catch Billaman, but he's got to stay ahead of this guy right here, Mike LaRocco.
Mike LaRocco changed in his suspension, this week, talking to his father. He felt like this might be the week for Mike, and picture of consistency is Mike LaRocco. He's got to get that hole shot down, and I think he can do some serious damage to the top of the field, but LaRocco's still looking for that hole shot. He sits comfortably in 5th.
Man, he's been looking for it, Todd, for 14 years. It's been a long time, and it's a shame, too. That guy would have so many more wins if he'd have just started half as much further up the field as he does.
No question. Such a talented rider.
He's got some staying power. I'll give Mike LaRocco that.
This is it, your final lap. Chad Reed on the white flag, and he has got about an 80-yard lead right now on Kevin Windham. Cut and run, and that's what the Australian has done. He's got time for a whip and then some.
I'll tell you what, that was almost too much of a ride.
Brandon Berry's probably freaking out right there.
Chad Reed just put in a really great ride. He outsmarted and outfoxed Kevin Windham. He got Windham to show him his best stuff. He figured out where he could pass him a few times. And a rider goes down right in front of Windham. Thought that was Kevin Windham, but Chad Reed just rode a strategically perfect race tonight. You see him checking his bike out. He went through a lot with the shoulder, with the transmission, but there he is. He's going to win again.
Your winner in the 250 main event, Chad Reed, picks up a victory. But a hard-fought second goes to Kevin Windham, and I think both those guys should be happy with the performance tonight. I know Windham won't be happy with second, but what a show. If you happen to tape this show or watch it, you just saw textbook racing. Look and learn. Racing still is on. Michael Byrne comes through. LaRocco comes through. Byrne will get 4th. LaRocco will get 5th. Give credit to David Billaman. He goes on to the podium. What an impressive performance, though, for Chad Reed. We talked about the shoulder. He had the bike that seized up. Both those guys should take a victory lap, and that's exactly what they're going to do.